家都是带球走步，我只想带你散步。球赛将在3分钟后正式开始。
好的，现在要请我们来访各队呢暂时停止赛前练习，我们即将要来开场，谢谢。
一个王朝会有开始，也会有结束，但它的精神会永远存在。OK， 我们今天是要聊浦原的历史，对不对 ？Action。
最后的6秒钟，这一刻为浦原停留，浦原队史的第1座总冠军就在第9季长距篮球联赛。
大家都知道，你要从3-1落后，古今中外，所有人都觉得那一年我们大概就没有了。
最后的1秒钟，由台中浦原拿下了第12季 SBL 超级篮球联赛的总冠军。他们办到了 SBL 过去所有球队办不到的事，在1胜3败的情况下呢，结果大逆转成功。
我们没有什么个人英雄，而是每个球员都知道他为什么在拼。
你永远不知道这支球队谁会跳出来。
要直接出手。
接球，这球不能犯规。
给周俊三给阿龙，又是一个3分球，跟刚刚同样位置出手。
很多的球迷其实都还是一直放在他的心里。过去的红果篮球队，
他们始终没有忘过我。
的来到飞行中队的基地，在篮球历史战役的篇章中，我们的球队将以坚固的防守为重心，展现我们的决心与勇气。今天，让我们一起飞翔，无所畏惧。飞行中队现在出发。接下来，让我们欢迎 PLEAGUE 的蓉蓉带来的《想和你看5月的季后赛》。
经过沿海的公路，越过漫漫河流，一起去到风怀游。时间它不会停留，把握每个路口，让坚守认识到以后。我们一起抵达远方，世界尽头你在就够。想和你看5月的晚霞，6月日落，在一起是7月的流星，8月温柔，只愿到而来的浪漫一起你 All about you。想和你看5月的晚霞，6月日落，在一起是7月的流星，8月温柔，只愿到而来的浪漫一起你 All about you。想和你看5月的晚霞，6月日落，在一起是7月的流星，8月温柔，只愿到而来的浪漫一起你 All about you。
掌声鼓励，谢谢蓉蓉，谢谢蓉蓉，也再次感谢我们 PLEAGUE。我刚刚在找你，我想说你在哪？好的，欢迎大家呢来到桃园璞园领航员的主场，欢迎线上以及现场的所有乘客球员朋友们，大家好，我是李波 Pauian，
我是小雨。
哎呀，今天呢，相信会是一场非常精彩的比赛。
没错，
在此之前，我想要邀请所有现场的乘客球员朋友们，举高你的手，让我看到一个7。全部举高你的手，让我看到一个7。今天我们要一起挑战7连胜，给我一个最大的尖叫声！非常棒。好，小雨，这个月呢，我们飞行中队已经来到最后一场了，感觉怎么样？
从一路上看到我们的历史，真的是一个璞园王朝 ，never give up 跟 defense 的精神。
要谢谢大家，因为其实我以前就是一直以来都有在关注我们璞园的王朝，到现在呢，非常幸运可以来到我们球队工作。这一次的所有活动，不仅是我们球队人员做的回忆录，在 YouTube 上面的节目，还有我们外面展区所展出来所有的
历史痕迹、
历史的
故事
收藏，也要特别感谢我们球队的彭丽珍彭姐，因为她有非常多以前球队的收藏品，
从麦当劳时期到红国、新浪
，That's right， 球员卡好多，我在公司看好几张，我都想要直接偷走。
真的吗？我先报警。
好的，好，那接下来呢，在比赛开始之前，我们要来颁发3月的最佳棉斗士。好，那现在我们要先等我们工作人员呢来上一下背板啦。
大家可以猜猜看，我们3月的棉斗士是谁呢？
即将要来。好，也要先感谢我们呢应援好伙伴棉豆腐提供的胜利好棉大全套、棉豆腐双人加大床垫、棉豆腐翻转棉被2颗、棉豆腐乳胶枕，来犒赏我们单月表现最佳的飞行员。
没有错，3月份的棉斗士，猜猜看是谁？ 他展现了，没有错，我听到了。他在禁区展现强悍的宰制力，3月场均平均攻下23.7分，12.6个篮板，2.4个助攻，稳定的双十表现，在球队遭遇乱流的时候，总是能够挺身而出，绝对是球队不可或缺的精神支柱。
没有错，3月最佳棉斗士的得主就是我们球队最扛的领袖，用热情欢迎 Jason Washburn。同时呢，也欢迎我们球队营运总监 Chen 来为我们颁奖。Welcome, sir.
What's up, my guy? You good?
Yeah, good. Chen， 欢迎你。好的，先看到呢，我们中间的摄影师一起来合影一张，好不好？好，好了，我们 Chen 呢今天有一些话想说，对不对？
那个 Justin， 俊祥，借我一下你的英文字词。As usual, I'm gonna use English to thank Jason. Congratulations for winning the prize. Thank you.
谢谢 my guy.
哇，掌声鼓励。好的，谢谢营运总监 Sam。好的，也请我们 Jason 呢来看一下我们中间的摄影师自己来独照一张。恭喜 Washburn 得到我们3月最佳棉斗士。
Yes, Jason, do you want to share something to all the Palace fans?
How y'all doing? Hey, thank you to the sponsor for this. Thank you for the team for recognizing what we did this month together. I really appreciate it. Appreciate y'all coming out tonight against the best team in the league. We got to keep doing what we're doing, keep growing, and I'm just trying to be a part of it, y'all. Thank you.
感谢我们这个球队，然后这个赞助商棉豆腐，那他也感谢今天来到球场的所有球迷，我们是联盟最好的球队，也谢谢你们来支持我们。
好的，最后我们要请 Washburn 来签名了。
Justin, Jackie。
好的，再次最大的尖叫声送给 Jason Washburn。谢谢大家。接下来呢，让我们欢迎来访客队福尔摩沙梦想家。
首先为各位介绍今日来访客队福尔摩沙梦想家登录名单：0号陈正杰，3号吴家俊，7号林耀宗，10号丁冠浩，21号简浩，28号卢万良，30号吴松蔚，42号 Number 42不一的 Julian Boy。88号周国成，先发5人 Starting 5，5号 Number 5麦卡洛 Chris McCullough，11号林俊吉，23号 Number 23钱肯尼 Kenneth Cheung，24号 Number 24辛沃克 Randall Wangho。34号 Number 34吉尔贝克 Brandon Gilbert， 总教练 Adam James Furman， 助理教练赖柏林陈世念，体能教练蔡明达，总经理韩俊凯。
今天是我们捍卫领空的日子，我们要为了桃园璞园领航员的荣誉而战，为自己而战，为了能继续飞翔的权利而战。全场乘客一同宣誓，我们会团结同心，我们会展开双翼飞行， 我们没有极限，我们会赢得最终的胜利。让我们一起 Dare to Fly！
各位乘客您好，欢迎搭乘桃园璞园领航员航空 TYP04 航班。本班机飞往桃园巨蛋，即将起飞，请您坐好，竖直椅背和桌板，并系好安全带，准备发动最激情的呐喊。祝您有趟热血奔放的飞行体验，谢谢。
3、2、1。3个都是防守的凶的很。Pilot, we are faster and above the rest.
领航员球员名单：球员背号2号，桃园的翅膀，飞扣后卫阿瑞陈玉瑞；球员背号10号，All the way up， 领航小可爱林志伟；球员背号8号，飞行中卫。永不迷航，领航追击炮陈玉翰；球员背号21号 ，Number 21 Mr. Brown， 领航狙击枪波浪先生 Alec Brown；球员背号6号，关键杀手极速狂奔关达拉梅拉关大佑。球员背号7号，外线移动炮台妙手乔神乔楚玉；球员背号27号，不忘初心3分流星雨射进你心里，麻药张镇亚；球员背号0号，乘风破浪重返荣耀国防部长周一翔；球员背号9号，飞行指挥官后场传奇冠军控卫李雪莉；Starting Five 先发5人名单：球员背号12号，领航剑齿虎骑兵后卫篮球贵公子李家康；球员背号5号 Number 5， 甘乃迪战斗机嘻哈篮球人 Kennedy Mix；球员背号30号，节奏达人控球魔术师神奇小白白耀成；球员背号42号 Number 42， 密西根烈焰领航暴徒 Jason Washburn。现在我要听到一个最大的尖叫声！球员背号69号， 全城的希望，狂野 MVP 69卢俊祥。防务员吴云凯，防务师彭丽珍，体能教练刘厚少，体能教练刘年杰，数据分析师柯焕维，助理教练唐伟杰，助理教练马一红，助理教练黄启峰，助理教练暨球员发展总监杨一峰，总教练 Caminos。接下来要请双方球员列队，也请双方教练团、队职员、大会裁判、所有赛事人员以及全场所有的观众朋友，请起立。让我们一起为了4月3号台湾强震的灾情，一起祈福1分钟。祈福开始。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. Welcome to week 22 of the Plus League regular season. We kick things off with the Formosa Dreamers at Taoyuan Pauian Pilots on this Qingmingjie and Children's Day long weekend. As always, we start with the current standings in the Plus League, where the Dreamers stay atop 19-9. But the Pilots have now risen to second place after having won 2 of their home games last week, while the Kings lost their 2-game home weekend. Lioneers stay at 4th after a Tuesday night victory against the Braves, who have now fallen 2 games behind, and the Steelers are now on another losing streak that they're trying to break. On the Mandarin broadcast is Xiaohu Hu Junqi and Eddie Zhang Yaozong from left to right. 球迷朋友们，你找到了官方的英文转播。要听小胡跟耀宗的讲评，当然就按照中文的转播连接。谢谢你收看，记得 Plus League 的比赛都要按赞。I'm Ryan Chen, taking care of you guys on the English broadcast side of things. We have quite a bit to get through today. Of course, having to explain the holidays, but I think more recent on people's mind is the recent earthquake that took place a couple of days ago. After player introductions, the entire stadium have a moment of silence in solidarity with the victims and their families. And the rescue workers still hard at work. As of now, the fatality count is at 10, with dozens still missing, mostly on the east coast of Taiwan. We're all very thankful that the infrastructure and the emergency services have made so much improvements since our famously 9/21 earthquake almost 25 years ago, September 21st, that claimed the lives of almost 2,500 people and almost 100,000 buildings with damaged, if not even toppled. So thankful for that, thankful for all of our blessings. Now, as to the basketball on hand, it is again the #1 Dreamers against a #2 team. Last week, they played the Kings on Tuesday night basketball, or the 2 weeks ago now. And this time it's the Pilots posing the challenge on the away court. The Dreamers have a few more games on the road before they head home. Meanwhile, the Pilots have kept on extending their winning streak.
因为俊祥一进来的时候是第2季吧，然后进来的时候有一些老球员在，那他大概就是在第6人，那他扮演第6人也扮演得很好。那到了第3季有一些球员出走，老的出走，那他开始有跟教练讨论过啊，就是希望他能在这个球队当个头。那去年也表现得不错，那今年他就更进化了，可以从他的应该记录来看啊，不管在进攻上、防守上都有很大的进步。进攻来讲，他助攻变多了；那防守来讲，他抄截变多。那我觉得这是他在进步的空间上，大家有目共睹的。那家康来讲，他可能是从零出发，可能在身材方面各方面都不是很优秀，但是他很努力，他从防守做起。那在防守上，大家也看到他的努力，不管任何球队的好的选手都他在防守。那我希望他进步的是在他的进攻，因为他每天也很认真在做进攻练习跟投篮。那最近这几场，他也开始进攻跟防守都有好的发挥。那小白来讲，是大家都公认他在团队上可能助攻很多，但是我觉得他要进步的是在组织上面，他可能组织可以进步得更好。那他的传球是没有话讲。那我希望今年会看到他，应该会在组织上面跟进攻上面有更大的发展。
Yang Yifeng was actually the head coach of the Pilots in the inaugural year when they took on the Dreamers in a 5-game series, talking about how the Pilots, despite being a young team, it's about understanding their team culture and respect for their profession. Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and interesting enough, he said, trust the staff members in the appropriate roles to address those issues. As for the young starters for today, saying Justin, of course, is made the change from being a 6-man to being a star very quickly in his career, and so he's also seen higher assists and steals number. Jackie Lee Jiakang is probably the most serious player out there, despite not maybe being the most athletically gifted, and hopefully that offense will come along with hard work. And Ethan, despite maybe being point guard, still needs to work on his floor game. On the other side, it's assistant coach Lai Boling talking about they don't have much of a change of roster, but they're now been sitting atop of the league, and how Aji can be a bigger.
当然就是他们今年最近的状况很好嘛，6连胜。那我们当然就是想办法限制他们的得分，然后跟压低他们的命中率。对，那就是3大这个问题，应该其实不止我们啦，其实各队应该都是蛮头痛的。但是我们现在就是尽可能的降低他们的接球，跟他们的接球之后，我们的压迫要重拾我们自己的球风啊，就是对球的压迫要多一点，然后限制他们，不要让他们这么好的有出手的机会。阿吉本来就是他的速度是一直他的优势，那我觉得当然就是他的突破跟他有不错的外线能力，只是他今年我觉得更进步的是他的出手的选择跟自信心的发挥，所以他才会有现在这么我觉得不一样，跟以往不一样的稳定的命中率。那其实他本来就是这么有威胁性的，当然但如果要1对1去守的话，其实就不太好守。那加上今年有很好的命中率，稳定的命中率之后，但如果他再加上跟中锋的配合上，就是有更多的不一样的选择。像如果你不守上来，他又可以投；那他如果守上来的时候，他又可以突破。所以这就是他今年不一样的地方。
So first, answering how to match up against the Pilots, especially when they play their 3 bigs. They say their opponents are hot, 6 wins in a row after all. That's going to be a problem for all opponents. Apply ball pressure, maybe deny the pass, make it hard on them. As for Aji, of course, his speed, being a smaller guard is always his strength, but now his decision-making is now leveling up to pair with the outside shot he has. And the Dreamers, as customary, really go to that Brandon Gilbeck and Lin Junji pick and roll when they need it late in games. Mei Mingsen, Pang Yuhan, and Yang Sixian will be the 3 officials for tonight's game. A 5 p.m. tip, local time, as we get to the starters. Brandon Gilbeck, Randall Walco, Chris McCullough, Lin Junji, and Kenny Chen. From left to right, and on the pilot side is Jason Washburn, Jackie Lee, Jiakang, Ethan Bayalta, and Justin Lu Junxiang, and Kennedy Meeks, who won last week's Player of the Week thanks to, again, very supportive Pilots online fandom. Meeks is the 6th pilot this season, 9th award winner by the team in 20 1 weeks of play. A very high percentage for them. 3 teams are behind that mark with 3. The last non-pilot was week 18 Aji, who defeated the Lioneers and these pilots. And the start of week MVPs is actually a good indicator as the pilots rise to their strong record. Starting in week 9 Pauian, previously the team was 4-6, and since then 14-5, including a very strong stretch after the Lunar New Year break. A strong crowd at hand, but you couldn't tell in the stadium. It is awfully quiet, and perhaps the PA needs to get reattached. So Dreamers get started. They're in white, and the pilots wearing their special edition TYP jerseys. Over the top pass, Gilbert catching and putting it down for 2. That's how we get started. A nice feed by Chris McCullough there from the wing. Kenny Meeks on the left wing. Short corner to Justin as Washburn moves over. Collision on the perimeter, but they're going to let him play as Kenny Chen's looking for a pass. Get out of bounds. These are the best defensive teams in the league, and this series is the second lowest scoring series of the league. Achi and the Gilbeck pick and roll over to McCullough as Washburn recovers on Kenny Chen. And that seems pretty intentional that they're going to leave number 23 wide open. McCullough takes that shot. The Pilots will get another chance to get on the board here. 85.5 points per game in this series as Kenny runs it out of bounds. Had a little runway to visit with the Pilots bench. The lower series is Lioneers versus Pilots, but this is the second closest margin of a series at only a 7.8 point difference if you average up the absolute values of the wins and losses. The lower one is Steelers Pilots at 6.6. Don't forget, they had a couple of overtime games down in Kaohsiung, so that'll pull things closer. As Meeks faces the basket, a little bit too much on that shot. Going again to the basket and deflected out of the hands. Dreamers recover, but it's a little too slow as Jackie rolls them to sleep and lays it in for 2. Lee Jiakong out of nearby National Taiwan University of Sport, and more importantly out of Nasan High School, where Yang Yifeng is a coach at, as the Dreamers counter back with a 2-pointer of their own. I think it was Kenny Chen on the layup. Meeks again going to work on McCullough and overshoots it. Might have heard the rim just get grazed as that pass a little too hot right through Gilbeck's hands. Shovel pass to Washburn. He's got an open lane. Now the Pilots' attendance here for a few games have not been that outstanding, but we have a really great crowd today as a forced miss by the Pilots. Go with a little delay or 5-out going as Washburn off. Meeks over Randall Walco to a cutter, a lay-in. That's Ethan. That's kind of the Pilots as they combine that defensive effort. Throwing it way up ahead. We got 2 Pilots ahead and another Pauian lay-in as Cesare got hit on that chance bringing the ball up. Ball getting away, so everybody getting a word in with the referees. So as I mentioned, it is a long holiday. Audi with a lane. Trying to get some contact. That's in and out and in. So today is Friday, local time. Yesterday, Thursday, was the first day off. And the League coaching representatives and the officials, the Dakong off as Zhongshan from close range gets the roll. Great to see Kenny Chen get out-bodied by a player similar size, but that's what momentum will do. And so yesterday, almost all day, there was a Plus League referees and coaches symposium as Bao trying to keep up on the sideline. So we'll see if it's a little bit more harmonious out there. We'll look ahead at a couple of shovel passes for the Pilots. Jump out to this 10-6 lead. Big skip pass. Randall Walko not to be left open. He punishes him with a 3. Washburn at the top as they're looking for Meeks on the low block. Good deep position as McCullough recovers late. Ball, good deflection, and it will be a turnover. Of course, the Pilots want to get another look at that again, and based on that, it definitely looks like ball to me. Now, maybe they can keep it. That won't be the case. On the season, Randall Walko, a 38% three-point shooter. Kenny giving a step, cutting into the lane and using the backboard for his score. The whistle, and it looks like going the other way. Second team foul for the Pilots as it looks like a rather soft hooking foul there. Maybe there was some stuff going on before. And on the other side, we have a turnover by the Dreamers. They say McCullough with the illegal screen. Mackey giving a step, now going right, putting it up over Gilbert, and he gets the roll. A little bit too physical, and another foul. Taiwan. Going at a good pace, and our first timeout will be called by the scorers table. Take a quick break, and we'll be right back. It's Dreamers Pilots on a Friday night.
Shit Pilots crew! So how about a little bit of throwback for the Pilots, showing off that defense to offense transition that really was one of the pillars of their team identity. This last one, of course, Bioton trying to hit on a previous screen, was available up ahead, and a few other layups. The Pilots are the
lowest percentage three-point shooting team in the league. And only 29%. The league average is 31%, so down by a little bit. They also attempt the fewest threes, kind of as a prudent choice of shots. Number 42, Julian Boyd is fresh in the game and held from behind. And it will be buyouts in second personal. A couple of fouls across the timeout, and Pilots will bring in more fresh bodies, including number 6 Guan Daiyou and number 0 Zhou Yixiang. Anji waiting for the Boyd screen, now going around it. Into the free throw area, pretty good contest, getting his own board and leaning for a miss. Chance for the Pilots to run as Meeks clearing the lane. Guan Daiyou throwing it around and kind of a hard fall. Thankfully, it looks like he's all right. Looks like it'll end up being a Pilots turnover. A little bit too wild there. Up for it. It's been pressured by whoever's the point guard guarding him. Big right-handed hook pass. Boyd's got an open look, and that's off. Guan Daiyou with Achi forcing him to pick up that dribble. Goes down inside, but losing the handles of it. It's going to be numbers for the Dreamers. Aji to Boyd, nobody covering, and he flies in for the jam. There's the Dreamers, who do a good job executing on the fast break. Nobody covering the ball, so take it right down the middle as Meeks, 2 bounces and out. Now an illegal screen by Gilbert, moving a little bit too much there. Washburn out. And Alec Brown will take his place. Guan Daiyou into the painted area as they rotate around. Justin will let it fly, and it's off. More physicality by the Pilots guards will result in a foul, and this time bonus free throws. Gilbert out, Chris McCullough in. Looks like the Pirates might need to make an adjustment to play less physically. On the season, averaging 14.8 points, 5.7 assists. In this matchup in particular, 15.6 points per game on 49% from the field, and a team high plus 22 cumulative plus minus in the game she's played against this opponent. Zhou Yixiang thought about the pass as they rotate the other way, back door, and Randall Walker tracks it down eventually. Then they switch. Brown guarding R.O.C. Guan Daiyu and Chris McCullough. He's got to hide it here. Waiting for the double come. Justin gambles. Wanda Walko giving a chance. Brown did not box anybody out as R.O.C. will miss. Quickly down court. It's a two-man game with Brown popping out. The deep shot's on its way and in. Well, the Pilots are back on the scoreboard. Back out to R.O.C. Kicking to Randall Walko from a step back. That's in. Randall Walko reining in a couple threes, which definitely is a good sign for the Dreamers here in Taoyuan on the season. Only 27% compared to their season average 31%. And in Taoyuan particularly, 24.5%. Zhongshan is fouled and he'll get a chance to make it from the charity stripe. You see McCullough just a little bit too much on the contest. First one made by Justin, who for a brief period, a couple of seasons ago, was going by Jay Sean, thanks to, at the time, import teammate Jordan Tolbert, suggesting you get something a little cooler going with his name. He'll head to the bench for number 27, CHANGCHUEN. McCullough shot fake across the board, and the foul from the side is Taoyuan reaching in. More free throws coming up. So far this season series, get a look at McCullough playing tough, doing a little crease and delivering a pass. Season series, Dreamers 3 wins, the Pilots 2 wins. The last game being the 27-point comeback by the Pilots here in Taoyuan. Jason Rothman had 37 points in that contest. Let's see Boyd's numbers, 18 points, 10 rebounds on the season. After being a Dreamer year 2 of the team's Plus League history. The Dreamers led that last game by 45 minutes and 23 seconds 2 weeks ago, March 23rd. Taoyuan getting the pass off, thought he was held as under 3 minutes, Chen will bring it up. And up, Chen helped from behind and gave it a good effort. The referees right now say it's a common foul. They can choose to go to the monitor if they want to.
He didn't even make a move. He just dribbled
The Dreamers initially jump up from the bench, quite agitated, but the referees were just taking their time. So 2:33, get another look. CHANGCHUEN. Nothing out of the ordinary. Well, the referees will upgrade it to an unsportsmanlike. So 2 free throws and possession. Maybe more or less unlucky. CHANGCHUEN, that was a very short stint, but receiving some attention over there on the bench. So Chen has been having a good season, campaigning perhaps for most improved player. But as I said that, a wayward free throw. On the season, 6.7 points per game, but that goes up to 12.6 points per 36 minutes played. All pressure against Hayden as Gilbeck and Ryan engaging a little handoff game. Now the Pilots kind of switched up, and time will expire. That time, good pressure by the Pilots. Didn't allow the Dreamers anything they wanted out there. Coach Perlman on the Dreamers bench chilling. Coach Camino's out in front of the LED boards as a holding call. Trying to get around the Pilots cross screening. Brandon Gilbeck, his second personal. 14 fouls. A deep three by Zhongshan. That one's halfway down but out. Taking a big swirl around the cup. But boy, a fancy dribble behind the back as the Pilots need to recover. Ryan will give it a chance. And rebound pulled down by Washburn, getting Taiyue for that rebound assist, I would call. As he was falling out of bounds. Washburn, Guan Dayo puts it on the deck, looking for a pass, faking, and a little baby jump shot in and out. That's where the left rim, right rim ghosts come out. The touch passing is going to be a turnover. Guan Dayo racing up ahead. Over to Taiyue, two-man game. Out to Brown, over to Zhongshan as the Dreamers match up. Offloaded, Brown in the painted area, and it will step on the baseline. Now it's the Pilots bench that's agitated. While the Pilots bench argues, Jian Hall will get subbed into the game. So far in the game, 6 turnovers for the Dreamers, 6 turnovers for the Pilots. In that kind of game, a Wu goes to the shot, but no good with his attempt. Now Pilots trying to look for some scoring with about a minute left and a foul. This will result in free throws. Looks like number 2, Taiyue, utilizes agility, but we'll first get a word from the crew chief. So Taiyue also out of Guoli Tida. 28-year-old, native of Kaohsiung, the southern port city. Mentioned before, Jackie Lee Jiakang, 25-year-old out of not too far of here. To kind of say one of the central cities in Miaoli. Going to the reverse. Changchun kind of ran out of room there. Forward momentum, a little around the world by Taiyue. Trying to get organized with Washburn and Brown out there. Trying to go with power. Can't do so, and rebound will go to the Pilots again. One more time left, but Zhongshan launches it and a switch. but on the sideline, out of bounds. But I think it'll stay with the Dreamers. Get another look. Between the legs, just trying to get some rhythm. Zhou actually on this season series is trying to find some good shooting, and that is a good sign because so far, up to this point of the season, only 6 for 34 against the Dreamers, or about 18%. If you can provide a few accurate shots, that'll change the equation. Running low on time, Aji's fresh in the game, stopped. As Changchun just made to take a full shot. And with that, a 21-21 first quarter is now in the books. As you can expect, a tight contest, a defensive contest.
填进你们的心里。
是你让我看见干枯沙漠开出花一朵，是你让我想要每天为你写一首情歌，用最浪漫。
欢迎所有乘客，可以看向我们的大荧幕，换你们跟着唱喽！可璇，看向你，镜头，嗨，妹妹，大家都可以跟着一起唱哦。耶，太配合了！风格，耶，谢谢大家。
好的，再次谢谢我们 PLEAGUE。谢谢我们应援好伙伴苏立孝，谢谢我们所有参加卡拉 OK Camp 的乘客。第二节比赛要回到场上，全场给到我们场上5位飞行员一个最大的尖叫声。第一节比赛非常精彩。21-21.
We like you, so go ahead and like us back on the YouTube stream. Thanks to all of you tuning in to the English broadcast here in the Plus League. So a Zhou Yishang three-pointer was the last score of the game. And that will be Pilots basketball thanks to the arrow. Alec Brown will let it fly. Carlo looking for an option. Out to Jian Hao. Through pass as Chen streaking through like a bolt of lightning. A little cute lefty layup. And I say cute because that's a Mandarin saying. 2分最可爱 when broadcasters might anticipate a player might go to a dunk on a fast break. McCullough pumps, and that one's out. Washburn will be called for the travel, hopping and then taking a step. Another look previously on a fast break attempt. And it's a travel on this side. Chris McCullough in front of Dacian Washburn on the switch.
Let's go, let's go.
Down low, but Guan Nayo finds an appropriate target. Jason Washburn. A 4-0 start for the Dreamers here. Achi's got a step, and that block shot from Zhongshan, and now numbers for the Pilots. On the right side this time, short, as Taoyuan still fighting, saving it inbounds, and another Pilots possession. Guan Nayo hesitating, pumping to a miss. Going to the alley, but way overthrown. Achi is doing very good at those lobs, and Boyd has a very big catch radius, but you need to take another look at that one. He's headed to the top of the backboard. Washburn going to his move, the right-handed hook, just rolling out. Still off. Washburn stopped at the rim by McCullough. And a squad between him and Julian Boyd as Randall Walker first touch overshoots it for an air ball. Jackie will track it down now, losing the handles of it, and I think it'll stay with the Pilots.
mix 回到场上。领航员球，进入时间17秒。
Now Taoyuan, he gets the whistle, putting the move on. First foul of the quarter, as Taoyuan previously 2 for 2. They're making another one. The 6'1" guard. On a dunk attempt, feeling Pauian. A couple of last season, I believe, actually fell hard on his arm. And that kept him out for a little bit. Leaving the color open from the left corner, and that one's air ball as Brandon Gilbeck blocked out, but Taoyuan didn't get a second hand on the basketball. Will stay with the Dreamers.
要不然防守我们继续来守住这球。谁进攻？
A double and a foul as Aki got the throw off. Justin first. Well, lost it at first, stop. Now down to go back as now it's Taoyuan. Got a tug on the arm, tug on the wrist. For the first time in the game, Brandon Gilbeck will step up to the line. He does rather well in this matchup against the Pilots. 16 points per game, but on a 66% shooting. From 2-point range, 23 for 35. That's their high in terms of the 5 opponents the Dreamers play in the Plus League. That's a hesitation clutch. The ball will eventually go in, but it looks like it'll have to be Justin. He'll have to earn it from the line. So now starting to face some foul troubles. But for now, it's McCullough coming out, Gilbeck staying in with 3 personal. So now import of the year candidate, Jason Washburn. 1 and 2. Najee dribbling right, now hooking the pass left. Well, that one's up and through. It's Kenny Chen. Going baseline, but covered up, and looks like came off of Dreamer's foot. Now look, Kenny Chen. Trying to find the stroke, and that time it was good. Now from the high post, Jackie Lee from the left corner. Yes. Quick answer by the Pilots. Kenny Chen did make 1 3 against the Kings on a Sunday, as this time it's Julian Boyd who ends up on the floor. Foul by Jackie. Get another look on that baseline camera. Well, let's see if Kenny Chen could perhaps double down. He's not made 2 3-pointers yet in the same game on the season. Now, he was a 40% or nearly 40% three-point shooter almost 3 seasons ago. How about Julian Boyd from the left corner? He airballs it too strong. Good hands by the Dreamers, and it'll be out of bounds. Sweet dribble move. Trying to go with a back pass, and now as the Dreamers are going to push it up, Walko pushing over Tony Ray and laying it in. Looking at the scoreboard, Randall Walko now with 8 points. Tony Ray, he's got it from the top of the arc. Tony Ray in his collegiate championship game 1 year as the MVP, 6 made 3-pointers. Trying to find that outside stroke in the pros. It's not been all that confident, and now it's Boyd off the target. Chance to make it more than a 3-possession lead. Meeks with Boyd in front. Hesitating, now losing the handle of it as Walko will pick it up. Gilbeck, nice spin move and taking a hard fall. Gonna get helped out by Washburn and Boyd. I don't see Gilbeck go to that inside spin move as much. He quite often likes to go with a fadeaway. It's going to be Meeks with his second. Well short that time, Gilbeck. On the season, a 52% free throw shooter. And leads the league coming into tonight in total attempts. Might have a lane violation though. Jackie jumping in there quite in a hurried manner. Jason Washburn behind at 166 attempts, and then you'd have to go all the way down to the Steelers' Femi Olujobi at 126 attempts. How about Gilbeck on the second? All nylons there. Trying to hook a pass, but denied by Alton. Baseline down to Meeks, not a clean catch. Trying to put on a tough move and getting the bounce. So making it a little bit harder as Li Jiakang, no, that's Lu Zhongshan with the steal in the backcourt. Ball getting away, and referees will say Pilots basketball. Lucking out a little bit there, but the hard work pays off. There you see Meeks would have had an easy score, but then had to hit a tough fadeaway on Gilbeck. Definitely pulling back just ever so slightly to avoid that fourth foul. Chance for a breather as we'll take this commercial break. Pilots Dreamers will be back after this.
想要玩中场游戏的朋友，举高你的双手，让 Pilots School 看到你。同时呢 ，Pilots School 也要来送出法大炸鸡的兑换券3张，谁要的？拿到的朋友们，记得今天呢也要到法大炸鸡来兑换。谢谢各位。 恭喜呢！拿到中场游戏信物的朋友，记得在第2节结束前3分钟下来记录台报道，要来跟我们的安奈美一起来玩 Power Shot。好的，第2节剩下5分。
Tomorrow we got a doubleheader. Lioneers host the Steelers, and the Braves host the Kings in their respective homes of Hsinchu and Taipei. Strong showing here in the crowd. So far, helping the Pilots out to a 8-point lead on the game, 16-8 on the quarter in particular. The turnover numbers keep piling up, but the Pilots this quarter 4 for 4 from the line and 5 for 12 from the field. Meanwhile, the Dreamers 3 for 4 from the line, only 2 for 9 from the field. Ethan, a one-handed scoop layup, and Meeks is right there to punch it in. And MVP of the Presley last week, 20 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 3 assists in only 1 game played. Had some great fan support. It was actually an emotional showing that shared with the fans for the game MVP that the Pilots hand out. Now with 1 second left, Brando Walker kept the dribble alive to nothing. That's the score. Take a break and score again. That's always a huge momentum booster. The second shot clock violation by the Dreamers, this time on the 24 on the clock. Justin sidestepper, leaving it short as Ethan brushing it to Washburn. A little push shot, no! Fighting for the rebound, it's still out there. Out of bounds for the pilot. And that's Xiaobai with the effort down there. And then look, would have been a smart tap previously, but then right off of Julian Boyd's shin. A little too close to say whether that's a dodgeball situation. No time to react. Hayden's in for R.O.C. Hayden's only played 2 games of this season series. Now dealing with injuries during the season. On the Washburn, how about from the baseline? Bingo! Assist to Justin. So far on the game, 8 pilots are now on the scoreboard. 6 for the Dreamers. Wako keeping the dribble alive, blocked out of bounds by Jason Washburn. Jumping back in on the play and helping out defensively. Eight seconds on the shot clock as Chen fouled by Justin there. Kind of caught him on that right to left, kind of like, not quite a crossover dribble, but a crossover possession. Off to the right. Would have been a turnover, but just a little bit too much body. Allen gets the bounce. Now Gilbeck heading to the bench. Again, with those 3 fouls, definitely thought he might come out, but it seems like the Dreamers stuck with their rotation. And now found themselves down by 11. After hesitation, getting the pass off. Ethan all day off the back rim. Now Kobe downfield, or down court, I should say. That ball will go bounce the Pilot's way. CHANGCHUEN will stop close to the basket, had to deliver off a hurried pass. Rebounding is a huge key in this season series. Down low, Meek putting it in. Zhongshan pulling down the rebound as CHANGCHUEN was off. Now really trying to create some separation. Washburn making the handoff. Now going to the basket. Getting to his strong right hand and getting the roll. Not much the Dreamers can do to stop this Pilots attack. Quick cutting Hayden, and Kennedy Meek stops his man there. 2.5 minutes to go. I think it's Coach Caminos that wants to give his guys a breather. He's sitting with a 13-point lead. So as I was saying, the team with the winning rebounding margin, 4 wins, 1 losses in this series. Let's listen to Coach Caminos.
Go Alex side. What do you prefer?
Bobby 2 with them. Gilbeck's out. Bobby 2's okay.
Yeah.
Bobby 2's okay.
Force them switch. And on this, hey, let's go to do like this. Jason side. do this, and you go quick high, and you can seal.
I'll set like a down screen for you.
Okay? Okay? Jackie, Sean,
this way.
Sean, go this side. You, okay? Defense, we are good, we can be aggressive. Important thing is in offense, when you have the chance to go to the basket, fouls have to be shooting, eh? Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Back out on the floor. Number 2, Taoyuan. Number 12, Li Jiakang. Number 0, Zhou Yishang. Jason Washburn stays in, and Alec Brown will join them on the Dreamer side. Backup guards Hayden and Jay Chen. And Lu Guanliang, Ryan, going to be chasing Zhou Yishang around the screen, and Boyd and McCullough are the Dreamers imports. Height advantage. Washburn going to the right hook. No. Kind of been on and off with that right hook. His moneymaker. Now the size advantage on this side, but they don't go to it. Boyd turning around as Jay Chen from top of the arc will nail the 3. Through the contact. Got a look, but missed. He'll have to earn it from the line. They say he's lost 20 some odd kilograms after his injury and his surgery, coming over from the Steelers in a trade. Looking at his stats, now that he's accumulated on the season, Zhou Yishang now averaging 7.2 points in about 26 minutes of action. 2.5 rebounds, 3.2 assists. No good, and rebound to Washburn. He flips it around and gets it to fall. So in the end, a 3-point play for the Pilots. Ball getting away and a whistle comes. It'll be a kick ball. Definitely looked over real quick because the ball didn't even get out of bounds when the whistle was blown as fortuitous bounce. Take it anywhere you can get it. Hayden's directing traffic as a quick double of Boyd before the catch, forcing McCullough attacking with the left hand, getting through, putting up for a miss, but Hayden right there for the board. Dreamers get a second chance. McCullough, isolation on Brown, on the baseline, going reverse, no. Washburn will start the break. Jackie, down to Washburn, a bunch of hacks, ball gets loose. Now they're going the other way. Alec Brown fouling McCullough over there on the break. Thankfully, everybody's legs intact on that play. Definitely, I don't know if people want us to bring up, but to me, having broadcasted every year in the Plus League, recalling the Chris McCullough injury on this floor 2 years ago. Let's see how he manages the free throw. Also pretty good, but the aim was off. In the second, too strong. A missed opportunity there. The deficit right now is sitting at 13 if you're the Pilots, or if you're the Dreamers, excuse me. Pilots, as Jackie chucking it on the backboard, and a foul as a result. Now definitely some frustration on the Dreamers side. Another look at McCullough reaching in there for the block. If not for the foul, Jason Washburn might have had a second putback opportunity that he could have converted. Gilbeck will check in for his last 2, 3, or 4 possessions left in the first half. I want to talk about the curse of the left rim. A 49-35, we'll say right now in this evening's affair, it's bogus. Washburn 13 points, 14 points, and now 10 rebounds. 10 rebounds leaves the field, so does 14 points. Hayden driving, taking the contact as Boyd. Line drive 3. Perhaps one last possession as Jackie will bring it up. Loose with that dribble. Now looking for Washburn. Dangerous pass. 3 seconds left. Jay Chen behind the back. 1 second. Letting it go. Pretty good attempt. Now he'll hurry off to the lockers as the Pilots have now built up a 15-point first half lead. And now it's the Dreamers who are need to dig deep for a big comeback here in Pauian. It's halftime here from game 85 of the Plus League regular season.
DJ Skillet, sweet beat, the realest team on the list. Watch out, I kill it, watch out, I spit it on the mic, feel it. Y'all can't do what I do, just admit it. I'm out to get it, money, get it. Drop it to the floor, shake my big bitties, popping like did it. My face look pretty, y'all ain't doing shit new, I done did it. Cause I'm marvelous, been topless, a bad chick, the flow sick like oh shit. You know this, I'm too fit to ever quit. Knocking these fools out like pool sticks. I do this, I move this, I prove this. Bars be hard like a pound of bricks and go up, jump the boogie to the bang bang high. This the kind of beat that go rat-tat-tat.
here at halftime in the matchup between the #1 Dreamers and #2 Pilots of the Plus League's 4th season. Coming in as the Pilots crew finished their halftime performance. A lot going around. Of course, we took our time to make a note of the earthquake recently, but here they're celebrating Tomb Sweeping Day, or Qingmingjie, and Children's Day, usually combined here in Taiwan for a 4-day weekend. Getting a look at the highlights from the first half of action so far, where it was tied at 21-all after the first quarter. Definitely notice how passing, you see, has kind of been a problem for both teams. Both teams, on one hand, you say they're not taking that much care with the basketball. On the other hand, especially when their guards are going downhill, are trying to force some passes and trying to force into some would-be easy scoring opportunities. And coming into today, there's a big conversation because the last time these two teams played, the Pilots overcame a 27-point Dreamers lead in the game, 22 points by halftime. Also, there's talk how the left side basket is much harder to shoot, but so far in the game, one thing you kind of notice that's not going to be in the highlights is the Dreamers, when they have missed from three, have also missed by quite a wide range in terms of ball to the rim. Percentage-wise, 4 for 17 has been okay, close to what they've averaged here in Pauian, but really, from two-point range, that's been a different story. The Pilots have been efficient enough while holding the Dreamers to less than 40% from two-point range. Now, before I get ahead of myself, let's see the official stats on the game brought to you by our partners at Ningshi for tonight's broadcast. Momo or Bosa on the other side for the TV broadcast. From top, we have points, field goals, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. The turnovers is going to be close, as I mentioned. Both teams with 6 in the first. But the rebounding number, 31-16, and it seems like almost every ball that goes out of bounds off of a rebound is going to the Pilots' way, and that's their guards and bigs really jumping in there for the rebounding effort. We'll get to some of the individual efforts after this break. About 8.5 minutes from the start of the second half.
你说你要脱，哦，露腿就好，太客气了啦。
可以，真的感觉平常我在练腿的这位朋友。
好，那我们中间的摄影师
跟我们小鸟依人的俊祥一起，
这个深蹲应该有150。好，恭喜恭喜恭喜！来，其他呢5位来一起来到中间合照。好，来一起合照，一起合照。也谢谢我们正光金丝糕所提供的奖品，其他5位参赛者，哎，这样就对了，好看的。好，中间看到我们摄影师，3、2、1，笑一个。OK， 谢谢，谢谢我们所有乘客球员们参加我们中场游戏，
恭喜恭喜，
恭喜恭喜！
再一次感谢应援好伙伴安奈美运动科技，
非常棒的一台车。好的，上半场的比赛呢？ 好，上半场的比赛非常精彩。那我们下半场呢，很快就要开始。在我们去休息之前呢，有人遗失了一只手机。好，有人遗失了一只手机。
太精彩了，连手机都不要了。
这个我不太知道怎么讲，但是是一个小猪的手机壳，小猪的手机壳。好 ，F 区的朋友，目前呢，动态通知是跳出 Threads 的啊 ，Threads 少看了哦。OK， 好，那个来领手机了哦，来领手机，遗失手机。 OK， 哎，第一名的，哈哈哈，恭喜恭喜！好的，谢谢大家，稍待片刻，待会见。
就有点哦，我的天啊，为什么每一次做事都好慢？他们的为了
Looking at the top scores, one thing that's very noticeable is the pilots are getting 14 points from Washburn, 6 points from Kennedy Meeks, and of course their locals have been stepping up. On the Dreamer side, it's definitely been a struggle, including, for example, Chris McCullough going 0 for 7 overall if you include the 2 missed free throws, the 4 fouls, and Brandon Gilbeck's not had an easy time either. 3 personal fouls that limited his playing time, while Julian Boyd only 1 for 5. But in terms of their local scoring, it's also been a little absent. Dreamers seen Aji have a lot of pressure put on him and some early fouls, but has not really gotten the rhythm, though 4 assists has been leading the field. We'll have to see about that and more in the second half.
We go toe to toe. I gave my heart, but now they want my soul, and I'm so over it. Boy, ask around. Poor hustler, hard work is my lifestyle. Been grinding since the day mama pushed him out, and I'ma grind to the day they put me in the ground. What kind of man stands with his head out? Get your hustle out, work your little plan out. We the best, we don't blend in, we stand out. Chris Paul, throw you alive and help my man out. They see the life, they see us winning. They think it's all free. They see the cars, they see the trees. They wasn't there to see me roll up my sleeves. I put in work. I know I make it look easy, but you gotta believe it. Don't believe what you see, it's a show, you know. We go hard to the sundown, we party hard till they come back. Don't be a fool, but cool what we do, yeah, we put in the work. It ain't easy being nice. Wanna be the man, they jealous of your life. It ain't easy being a rock star, driving these fast cars, running with fast bras. So we party hard with my dudes and bodyguards. Be afraid when you see this 40-man entourage. It ain't easy having cash. Go out to eat, everybody expect me to pay the tab, and it ain't easy in the spotlight. When you nice, the whole world is gunning for your spot right. It ain't easy being rich, somebody gotta do it though. It ain't easy being broke. They see the paparazzi.
也在这里宣导，请我们的乘客、球迷朋友们进出呢，一定要携带你的票根。
So here celebrating the Pilots team history, well, that goes all the way back to 1986 when they started out as the Taiwan McDonald's team. That lasted for 3 years, but most famously, the Hongguo Elephant, Hongguo Xiang, who played in the Taiwan CBA from 90 to about 2000 before ownership transferred to Xinlang Shi, a tech company who moved the team to the mainland CBA, or Chinese CBA, China CBA, before they returned in 2005, where they were a couple of iterations before really taking on this final form of Pauian in 07. And of course, the Pilots was a team that was formed in 2020 with the official title sponsor coming a season later, having playing in both the Plus League and the SBL competitions. Still involved in the Plus League, players like Venti with the Kings, or in this matchup, Doug Creighton. James Mall was a player for Pauian long ago, and of course the general manager, previous general manager, then off for summer, then before returning, Chen Chen. But I think the second most important we know is Coach Roger Xu, who's the Braves head coach, having been part of 4 straight championships. But the most important, of course, is former head coach Benjamin David Metcalf, whose side hustle was to be an English commentator. The later part in the game, it'll get much darker in the arena, it has a lot of natural light coming in during the daytime. There's a 5 p.m. tip on account of the holiday. Let fans in a little early, maybe let fans out a little early. If you're just joining us, the Pilots sitting at 50 points, holding the Dreamers, on the other hand, to 35. Same starters for both teams. Dreamers in white, Pilots in their black and orange TYP jersey. It's a Aji Gilbeck pick and roll, leaving Kenny Chan wide open from the left side. Hit one earlier, and another one. Perfecto from Kenny Chan. Flipping it to the other side, Washburn, and the jacking ball onto the whistle, a traveling. Jason Washburn ran into the wall. That was Brandon Gilbeck over there. That time you see Wu Junxiang bumping down to help out guard Gilbeck, and leave Kenny open. Kind of playing that numbers game in the Pilots' minds. Again, Aji and Gilbeck pick and roll. This time shooting to Walko, but he's been off today as ball bouncing around. Meeks and Washburn play a little keep away from each other. Justin lost the handle of it and barely brushing it out to Washburn. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Quick pass to Meeks. Hill gets the foul, rattling it in. Looking up at the scoreboard, Meeks now with 9 points. Whistle, kick ball. I'm gonna look at Boyd just sinking way down into the paint. Good pass by Aji as Kenny takes the dribble or two. How about Boyd to the counter? Short as Gilbeck runs down the rebound. Number for the Dreamers, missing from Coach Boyd. Keeps the dribble live and getting the reverse. Good patient play there. Julian Boyd in the year between being a Dreamer. He was over in the SBL here in Taiwan. Jackie, the Meeks backing it out. Elbow extended off mark. Top of the arc, too easy. A little bit of momentum going the Dreamers' way as they've so far in a 2.5-ish minutes on a little 5-point run to close the gap. Jackie going around, trying to get back down to Washburn. Now there's a whistle first, a foul first, they say. That's going to definitely elicit a big reaction, led by Coach Caminos. Maybe the TV audience can get another look at it. Was Randall Walko switched on, and he's holding right there. He's definitely starting the hold before Washburn makes the catch. Now, of course, as an offensive player, you say that stuff doesn't count as Justin blocked by Gilbeck. Little 3-on-2, a nice hook pass, and the Walko will go to the left hand. All getting away as the Pilots look like need to take a little inventory.
Let's go.
Justin crashing through and passing it back. Flipping, and Walko will be called for the foul. Reaching in to help as Gilbeck took one to the sternum. Trying to catch his breath. Walko ready on the block to rebound as Gilbeck eventually rejoined him. He's kind of working something off of those left ribs. Meanwhile, the referees are having a little conference about, I think maybe who fouled on that play. It was taking a little bit too long for the audience's liking. They're going to go to the commissioner of the game, or CHANGCHUEN, basically supervisor officiating wise. It looks like we had a signaling error. Referee to scorer's table. Washburn good with the first as the Pilots want to gain back the momentum. He's got 15 and 16 and 10. Still it's Biotin trying to guard R.O.C. Hand up reverse screen, pulled around as he takes the mid-range. No good. The Pilot trying to find some space down forward as reaching foul by Chen. You might have heard this on the English broadcast before, but ball goes up, hand stayed down. Pretty good clue as for a foul as no good with that free throw. Washburn getting a word from Coach Caminos. No subs yet in the second half. I'll say it again. Typically, coaches in the Plus League, they're kind of short with the rotations. Now on a horn set. Boy, 2 steps rising above and dropping it in. The Dreamers continue to close the gap. Justin back to Washburn, flipping out to Meeks. No with the 3. Now, Dreamers have numbers if they push it. On the screen, out to Boyd. They'll give it a ride, yes! Now the difference, just 5 points. Pilots are not getting a lot of movement going on offense. Washburn trying to put on the moves as the double comes. He goes baseline. Ethan from close range got him in the air. And the smallest Pilot of the 5 on the floor gets a foul in the painted area. Definitely looked like trouble as Boyd came to double, but Washburn knew he got to go baseline. Just happened to have a teammate. A lot of free throws piling up on this quarter, thanks to the Dreamers. 14 fouls, none by the Pilots. Nice and quiet as the Dreamers fans finally wake up a little bit. Doing right around us. To the alley-oop as Brandon Gilbeck reaches back and puts it through. There's a throwdown if you ever seen one. Washburn will tap it to himself. Carrying it way back court as the pilots are not on the same page, and seems like they were due for a substitution. And a look at the alley-whoop, and maybe got away with a push down low by Jackie. There's a good send by Aji, having airmailed an alley-oop attempt in the first half. Well, under 7 minutes, it's time for both teams to talk it over at their benches, and we have the following messages for you, the viewing audience.
大家等下跟着一起做哦。今天需要大家最热情的声音，想不想要7连胜？想要！跟着 Washburn 一起做出来，换你们喽！有米来了，可以可以，一起来一起，有非常好非常好。帅哥美女来帮我们一起做。 拿出你的热情，哦，自己创了一个新的姿势，也不错。看向我们的镜头，一起来，比较害羞没关系，有这个有这个有。我在这边再找一个热情的球迷，想不想要7连胜？想，非常好。
A 17-7 start on the third quarter for the Dreamers.
有感觉到你的热情了。
They already have 7 made field goals, no free throw attempts. Meanwhile, the Pilots only 1 for 4 from the field, 4 for 6 from the line, and 3 turnovers. That right now is standing out big time, including, we'll see about the results of the Dreamers attack having a backcourt violation before the TV timeout. Out of the timeout, Guan Daiyou and Zhou Yishang in there, just like the first half substitution. Good shovel pass, how about Changchun to the right corner? He's hot. A third made 3 by 23. With the 2-point lead, Washburn stopped, and it will be a jump ball, which may be a little bit unlucky for the Dreamers, who will stay with the Pilots. You see Aji even keeping his balance through a stumble. Inbound close side, nobody checking Washburn as he tries to dish it off. Reach from close, no. Ball batted out to a Pilot. Gone in some trouble as Washburn way too close. And a 5-second call. Jason Washburn, I don't think had the awareness that Zhou Yishang already terminated his dribble. Just stayed really close, and it was an easy double team. And typically, double teams are good for the offense because it'll be 4-on-3 on the backside. Guan Daiyou takes it right away from Aji, though, before I could finish. Nice and spaced out. Justin James the 3. But what a turn of events. That'll give the home crowd something to cheer about. Pilots have to recover as Kenny Right hand dribble flipping into Gilbeck. The pass does not find its target. And then look at Aki, kind of trapped in that sideline. You can think of it as a corner. On the Boomer side, Boyd is down, McCullough is in. He has 4 personal fouls in the first half. But at the same time, foul trouble can unleash a player. Alec Brown is in there on the opposite side. He'll spin the defenders off as Meeks and Aki fighting for the rebound, and will stay with the boys in black.
Let's go.
Around, going baseline, flipping it back. Pure Taoyuan with perhaps the assist of the night. They'll look in McCullough's way as the Pirates deny the pass. Get Jay Chen caught up. Now Aji on Brown. Anticipating the move, forced into an air ball. Pilots hang on to the pass despite not getting it off cleanly. Quickly down court, a little bit too late as Brown trying to post up a smaller player. Foul on the sideline as the Dreamers are going down court. A little concerning for the Pilots. 3rd foul on Justin. The 6th foul is a foul out, not 5 in our 48-minute total game. Get another look. Well, he's not exactly beating Kenny to the spot. Trying to guard Archie highly. Trying to tie up McCullough there, but he's back up and in action. 4.5 left as ball gets away. A 2-on-2 as Justin spins into trouble, flipping it back. Guandayo. And in. Would seem easy from that close, but all the Dreamers were getting back. And the most important shot blocker in Gilbeck as Guandayo take foul there. Pilots building some momentum. Aki will head to the bench, replaced by Hayden, number 3. Guandayo's going to give him a lot more space. Way on the elbow. Hayden starts his move going right, putting up a runner. Good move. The former Pilot came over in the trade for Taoyuan and a pick. He's joined by number 7 Manimal, and you don't need to say his name very often anymore. Justin cutting and his pass runner. Had a counter, but McCullough was the one defending. And still from behind, Jay Chen with space. McCullough going left and hit. Hit by Guandayo as Meeks kind of jumped into him. So the foul count for the Pilots is now catching up. Seconds on the shot clock. Jay Chen and Gilbeck in the ball screen roll. Now the double comes. Honestly, a pretty job covering it, forcing a mid-range by McCullough. Ball getting away and keeping his feet, going with power, missing the layup, and on the second effort, finally scores it on Washburn. Pilots need to be a little bit more careful bringing the ball down court in transition, whether on the pass or on the dribble. First score on the game from McCullough. Very fast, very speedy in this one. Now trying to work off something. But when he decides to put his head down, man, a different Changchuen today. That's Gilbeck's 4th personal, and he'll go to the bench. Sinking the second. The Dreamers have made some headway, but now the Pilots finding the rhythm again. McCullough cutting across. Take a deep shot and a beauty. 3 points, they say. Deliver a deep pass, but they rotated to the other side. Trying to get to the Broncos defense, forced into a miss. Now Jay Chen, can he follow it up? That's 2 in a row for the Dreamers, but Caminos hanging on to his timeout. Down by 1. The Dreamers are trying to feel a comeback. Washburn open initially as the Pilots rotated around the perimeter. The right hand, good with it. The right side, a little bit too much on it. Now a chance to run for the Pilots. Dreamers do a good job getting back. As Alec Brown was trying to get a look. Good baseline. How about to the right side? The right side. And the Pilots lead just like that. Back up to 6. A whistle as the player is down. And an offensive foul. 3rd personal on Boyd. Something on the screening action. Washburn on the left block. Back out the really quick shot. Didn't get much legs into that shot. Under 40 seconds left in the quarter. A little too casual to pass. Taoyuan racing ahead. Flip it for a miss. I think he's in between a dunk and a layup. Now popping up right in front of us. It'll stay Pilots basketball. As his teammates get a little laugh at his expense, trying to. Actually, he just went with a finger roll and put too much spin on it. Well, a good steal, but I think he would have liked the 2 points. Bridging down to Brown. And now an illegal screen going the other way. Let's get another look at Brown. Definitely seemed like a fast whistle, though Brown did take one more step after he set his screen. Now it's the Dreamers with possibly a last possession. Machi back in there. Trying to hang on to that dribble. Shaking right. Lost his man and hits it. A little bit of time left. The 3-quarter shot. No good, and the Dreamers do make a lot of progress. Find themselves down by 3, heading into the 4th and final frame here against the Pilots on a 6-game winning streak.
谢谢小雨，谢谢 Palace Crew， 谢谢所有的乘客、球迷朋友们。比赛回到场上，第4节比赛即将要开始。让我们继续来协助飞行中队来领先比分。现在我要听到连续7秒的拍拍扇声音，举高你的双手。
球迷朋友们 ，Oh my PLG 是我本人在 ID Bar 学员吧教你篮球的英文术语，欢迎大家点资讯栏连接一起学习。So a game-high 33-point third quarter by the Dreamers, topped off by R.O.C's made 3, coming in on that last possession. The Dreamers are in an interesting schedule sandwich. Lost to the Lioneers, lost to the Pilots, win versus the Kings, win versus the Steelers, win versus the Kings. Now a Pilots game and a Lioneers game coming up. Meanwhile, of course, as mentioned, Pilots 6 wins in a row, 10 wins in 11 games after Lunar New Year break. Not on the same page with Boyd. The first play passing turnover.
Let's go.
The Pilots, before the Lunar New Year's break, tied in 4th with the Lioneers at 8 wins, 10 losses. Board pulled down by Kenny Chen. Rejected by Brown. Washburn pushing it up ahead, finding a guard as Guandayo through and a little bit too hot to Brown. Go low as well. I'm going to communicate. Maybe you should try a little lob there. The two teams not immune to turning it over to start the 4th. Carlo trying to back down Zhongshan going baseline as blocked by Washburn. Stay with the Pilots over in that corner. I can't really see from my angle here. Right around the right basket. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Walker applies pressure. Tony Ray hit. Clear lane with the right hand. Ray's driving down the middle has been a big problem for the Dreamers. Getting a screen to help him out, and then nobody steps in front of him. They just reach between McCullough and Boyd, and it will be Boyd's 4th personal. Made free throw by Tony Ray. That'll push the lead up to 6. Going down low to Boyd, but the ball gets away. Pass a little bit off target and down court. Washburn patient with it, putting it up and in. Doubling of Walko as Kenny Chen giving a lot of space, putting it up in and out. Boyd nearby, down low to McCullough, hit. They'll say it's on the floor as I think it was Guandayo that ran into him. Capella will head to the bench, definitely looking quite fatigued. That's setting the screen as R.O.C waits for the defense to come, and eventually a turnover. R.O.C Aji immediately looking to the bench, wanting a video replay on that one. Definitely looked like Guan Dayo was the one that caused the loose ball, and I don't know if Aji touched it before it went out of bounds. So they'll go to the monitor. The referee was right on top of it from his trailing position. It won't be easy with the scorebook still there, so TV people will make that adjustment. And look at Guan Dayo reach in, not get it, and maybe touch it right there. And you see both players' momentum heading toward the Dreamers' backcourt. And given the camera angles, it definitely would assume that there's plenty of space to see a touch, no touch situation. Number 11, Ling Junji. It will be a successful challenge. So with that brief timeout, let's see what the Dreamers draw up. Junji's 10 points on 3 of 9 shooting. And of those 9, 6 are 2-pointers. He does have 9 assists, which leads all passers, shall we say, in the game. Getting it back from Gilbeck, now dribbling right. Flipping it to Gilbeck, he rises above the misses on the hook shot as perhaps hit down by Alex Brown, helping up. China is flipping it, missing, as Boyd will get it for the Dreamers. Numbers the team white through the middle. Brown goes down. A weird slippage, and it looks like we'll have a moment to clean up the painted area. Definitely looks like nobody's hurt, but definitely a scary moment there. Kind of knew that Brown would go up to challenge, and there you see he lost the footing with his back foot, and fortunately Boyd, upon the dunk, just flew over him.
小白俊祥来到场上。领航员球，加油！加油！
Ethan and Justin will check into the game for the Pilots. And they're probing, now giving it down to Washburn on the right block this time. Quick handoff play, a deep three on the way. A bucket for Chen. Also doing his damage from the free throw line, but now 15 points on his evening. Boyd trying to set up a ball screen as Aji run into. A whistle eventually comes. Washburn trying to ask about the legality of the screen. 2 team fouls on the Pilots so far in the quarter. They're indicated by the white bars on your scorebook. 9 minutes to play. Ball getting away, and Terry steal. Actually could not deliver a clean pass. Justin, freshman game, blocked by Gilbeck, and the Dreamers will push it the other way. Aji to Kenny with Gilbeck coming through, but covered up initially. Ankle, no problem. The deficit once again 5 as Kenny Chen 4 of 5 from downtown. Hey, I knew he could have a game where he had more than one, and this is it. Washburn trying to go with speed and poked out of bounds. Jay Chen's double team came like a ninja. Washburn now meets in. On time, Ethan taken away by Kenny Chen. Now going the other way, a quick whistle. Look, Kenny Chen there, strong enough to take the contact and quick enough to get two hands in there. So far on the fourth quarter, we've already had 5 turnovers. Going in the middle. I think it'll stay for the Dreamers, but he took a huge hit. Rolling around on the floor. I don't know who we really should give credit to the block for. Zhongshan and Brown were in there. It looked like one of those air knocked out of him kind of results. They're ready to go. Definitely scary when you land on your back, but sometimes that is how the air gets knocked out of you. Walker will take his place. I get a feeling the team to reach 90 points first will have a big advantage as Justin jumps ahead of that one. 3-on-2 behind the back. Slams it. Gorgeous assist by Justin there. Wasn't really anticipating it. Maybe his best dime of the season. The 5-out offense for the Dreamers as Boyd and McCullough get to the same side. Going to the top, step back, nylon. McCullough has not had an easy night, but in the second half, a couple of tough makes. He's got 7 points now. Ball kind of getting away as Brown's set up over the defensive logo. McCullough behind him. The running hook is going to be missed. Loose ball for the Pilots. Giving a screen of Justin for left. Butter. There's 10 points on the night of Justin. Maybe the Pilots will look to him a little bit more as Walker might have got away with a travel. He dribbles left, that goes up, and a good counter by the Dreamers. "13 points, 10 assists for Lin Junji's night. A whistle as Justin is going to the hole. Look at the assist. One of the keys there is you got to hesitate at first, and that'll really draw the defender. As it looks like we have an inappropriate table and referee communication there. Not to be iced by his own scorer's table. Justin downs the first free throw. In the season, he can average almost 17 points a game. Gilbeck will check back in the game. He has 4 fouls, as does McCullough and as does Boyd. A whistle on the perimeter. Here's the look. Definitely has a lot of hands involved. Won't result in free throws yet, but Justin's 4th fouls. McCullough looked like he hand that one off to himself. Gilbeck screens for Aji, a big skip pass. Kenny Chen having made 4. This one was short. You can see him all the way from where I was sitting. Talk about defensive rebounding. These are the 2 best defensive rebounding teams in the league. Pilots at 75%, Dreamers at 73.6. The league average is 71. Turnover on the next possession. Kenny pressures stop, and that will be hit out of bounds. He's looking toward the trailing official. He really needs to be asking the lead official about that one. We'll stay with the Dreamers. I think Washburn knocked it out. 14-10, scoring in the 4th quarter. And Ethan pushes Achi out of bounds. This will result in free throws. I guess credit to Vialton for putting a little bit more work on in the weight room. I think fans are going to be happy about that replay. They didn't call it that time. I imagine the referees are going to be looking out for embellishment next time. But if it's only one, you definitely took a little bit of advantage of that situation. Continuing his strong second half, that's now his 14th point. Make it a 5-point game again. Only getting the iron though. Going out to Washburn. Shot goes up and too long. But interception on the pass. 4-on-2 as the Pilots miss badly. Keep it in bounds. They do. As Jackie trying to find some space. And Aji a little too aggressive. He fouls. 3rd on the Dreamers. 2nd to get the floor cleaned up. This is the time Caminos is going to call Zhongshan in for Jackie. Bringing a little bit more heft as Coach Perlman will call the timeout. Now recall a few games ago here in Taoyuan where the Pilots won back on 2-8. Coach Perlman did engage a lot more full court pressure. Let's see what they draw up here. We'll be right back after this.
手举高，手举高，接礼物才安全。哎，左边的大声一点，再一次，再一次。
这边的谁要？
左边的朋友。后面的接好了。谢谢大家，谢谢 Pilots Group。第4节比赛剩下4分34秒，暂停结束，回到我们场上。
just came out of the Dreamers call timeout. As I was beginning, Coach Perlman did say that time they played here and they started a lot more full court pressure. It's not something he's used to doing, but it had a decent effect at points. Justin off the dribble, in and out. Pauian will come visit me over here, but his efforts kind of in vain there on the rebound. Good job by our cameraman to get out of the way, too. Kenny will try to bring it up court. Gilbeck and Anji once again on the handoff. And now it's a illegal screen again. So a turnover, and importantly, Gilbeck a fifth personal.
Let's go.
For the 14th foul by the Dreamers, as Pauian kind of stumbles out of bounds. Definitely Caminos is asking about that last play. Chen trying to go at Zhongshan, does have a speed advantage. They rotate around. McCullough going to the lane and a big dunk with the right hand. So it took a little while, but the Dreamers get their score out of the timeout. Boykin carrying it through, shoveling off the pass just barely. 4 seconds on the clock. Haji cutting Zhongshan, giving it a wild attempt. And ball out of bounds. They will stay with the Pilots, they say. They do have the challenge, having been successful once. Looks like Coach Perlman will hang on to it. As you see the misdirection by McCullough and Gilbeck giving him space. 14 on the shot clock as Zhongshan running off with staggered screen. Flipping it. Washburn oversized but kicking it. As Justin with the floater, yes! He's not been the most adept at that, but if Zhongshan can control the mid-range game, as McCullough going to the basket, clutching and in. So a quick response from the Dreamers. Not that much time came off the clock. Down low to Washburn, one man behind him. It's Gilbeck. Forced into a move. Wasn't easy. To put it lightly, certainly Gilbeck was applying a lot of pressure. And now it's Ethan with a reaching foul. And it's good to play aggressively. You gotta pick your moments, but look at the pressure Gilbeck's applying, and there's a hand there. And there's not no contact, I will say that. Credit to Washburn for a tough make. I thought that one might jump on in, but Matthews have a couple of missed free throws on the game. There it is, 3 for 5. Top probably after this possession will be under 2 minutes. Right now, Pilots by 5. They won their motion game. Justin, overhead. Uses the left hand this time. He's been cashed in the 4th quarter. Ball going in the other way real quick, though. The Dreamers have got an answer in the last few minutes for everything the Pilots can get through. Hockey now trying to apply pressure. The Dreamers do not have fouls to give. Trying to get the back pass, ball getting away, and with that, it will eventually be a turnover. Kenji Meeks trying to get a foul out of the referees.
Taiwan, 梦想家请求暂停。
I think if the Pilots calling a timeout, definitely need to cool down their temperament and get refocused. This highlight package going to number 69, Zhongshan. Now on the game, 14 points and 5 assists, 4 steals. And you see that last one, the runner in Brandon Gilbeck's face. And then that behind the head pass, that's starting to get really trendy again. Well, the announced crowd, 3,386. Certainly feels like a lot more from where I'm sitting.
Watch out now. Options for ISO, McCallum, okay, or Walco. Offense.
Let's go now. Here we go. Come on. Dreamers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dreamers. 都攻。第三节的是 TP 弹帽。
Lots of timeouts in the pockets of both coaches. Off the turnover, it will be the Dreamers to inbound in their backcourt, or are they going to go to the front court? The scorer's table or aspiring scorer's table people, got to know the difference. This is a 14 shot clock. Under 2 minutes. Could have your choice. It's Kenny, Chen, Aji, McCullough, and Boyd. McCullough almost lost the dribble in Meeks' face. Now taking the 30-footer. Wow! That'll go a long way. Dreamers down by 2. Still in the control street, but don't want to turn it over. Justin's got to step on Kenny. Got him out of the way, and a basket for Justin. Not wasting any time. Kenny turning off-footed. The ball bouncing the Pilots' way. The Dreamers don't need the foul, but they certainly need the stop. Justin beating the 8-second violation. Getting around one, getting around another, now shooting one. Somebody was hit perhaps, but no. 2-possession lead for the Pilots. They need to be sound, and the Dreamers got to take advantage. Sure, he's got it. No, and a foul. I presume it will be against the Dreamers, and it is. Justin's gonna take a little second to get his breath back. Free throws coming up. There you see Briss just jumping him out of the way.
线。加巴有两球。
Zhongshan to perhaps put it away. Making the first 17 points on his night. The shooting percentage in an okay spot is a crowd chance. 2-for-2 trip. Remember previously, he had an 0-for-2 trip in the third quarter and now showing good resiliency. Dreamers calling a timeout in desperation mode here. It's a two-possession game right here, so if they can get a three in the next 5 seconds, they'll have 5 seconds to hopefully get a steal. If not for the Pilots giving them some luck at the free throw line, and then maybe you can get it back a second time.
上半场守那个 Robbie 没有守得很好，这是第一个。再来是，但我觉得其他的就还好，所以我们就没有守得很不好，所以最多就 Robbie。那我觉得我们进攻这样。
The best three-point shooters for the Dreamers, which you need threes. Randa Walko coming into tonight, 38%. Hachi just under 38%. Devin Marble not active for today's game. The Dreamers' fourth import, so to speak, in this game. Not active. At about 37%. Then Ryan Lu Guanyang at 33%, but he's played very sparingly in the game. Veteran perhaps dealing with something injury related. So far in the game, Chris McCullough somehow in the game. As Chen has got an open shot, that one's in. And just like that, a timeout by the Pilots. My mistake, Chris McCullough, that was his fifth personal on that offensive rebound.
You got short timeout. Jackie, you got the ball. I go. Mix. Sorry. We go. Mix. This, both sides. Shot. One move, Justin. We go like this. Shot. Go for a low pass. Okay. After this, come here. Boom. To a screen Justin. Here. Screen Justin. Shot. Jason, come here. If ball is here. If no, look. We need to go. We want ball to Justin and clean. There's any problem, Justin. If you catch the ball, short timeout, then we go. Okay. Let's go to try to delay the game.
So understandably, Coach Caminos called a timeout. Make sure he has the right personnel in. At this point, 13 seconds on the shot clock. As long as they can bring the ball across the timeline, you don't really need to be afraid of a 8-second or a 5-second violation. So the onus is on the Dreamers to get the ball back. And in that case, looking at free throw shooters, they don't have Alec Brown, who's their best at 87%. They do have Justin at 79%. Washburn at 76%. Trying to get the inbound, running across the lane, and I don't know if they got a 5-second violation or a short timeout called. It's going to be a 2-referee conference. It would be very bad if the Pilots couldn't even inbound with what looked like a decent amount of space on that side of the floor. Immediately vacated the premise, and Weeks kind of just occupied the space that Justin wanted to go for. So at this point, they do grant the Pilots the short timeout.
We got 1 spoon top.
Well, apparently Camino did not draw a good play out of the timeout. The Dreamers succeed with, you could say, 1 defensive inbound, but they'll need another, while a number of their front uniform personnel are trying to get an explanation out of the referees. There's 2 referees on this play. The player can deliver the timeout signal verbally or visually. Of course, the other team would definitely like the visual over the oral call, the verbal call. The Dreamer definitely had the Pilots mixed up by having Hayden guarding Kennedy Meeks there. And in a funny bit of accounting, because we are under 14, wait a minute. Yes, under 14 seconds, because the Dreamer scored in 2 seconds. There will not be any shot clock violation, as the referees are now going to push the Pilots back. It was a score. Well, in any case, what we think is supposed to be easy is proven to be very difficult, including Coach Perlman admitting he's never had to break a full court pressure. And just like that, a foul in the short corner, but not a lot of time came off the clock. I won't say it's impossible, but 1 or 2 makes at the line here theoretically will ice the game. But almost 12 seconds left. They did make a 3 with just about 2 seconds. Can't connect. Justin, his 3rd missed free throw. The Pilots also need to make sure they cover down court as well. Got the second one, and now the Dreamers want to talk it over. Facing a 4-point deficit. Seems like the Dreamers are very methodical, want to talk over everything. That makes sense, given that they could be looking at a baseline out of bounds play with a 3-point deficit, but now they're looking at a sideline out of bounds with 12 seconds left on the clock. At this point, you're just looking for the quickest score, 2 or 3.
on now, let's go.
Front court sideline out of bounds. They got a Chen 3 previously. He's under the basket. Cross screening for Boyd. Back to Aji. Over to Kenny Chen. Having made a 2 in the game. No good there as Meeks pulls it down. Time will expire and the Pilots have now marched on to 7 wins in a row. As Kennedy Meeks maybe took a blow to the head. He's going to get checked out. Pilots have a day off before getting back in action. And impressively, that is now 9 straight wins at home. The only bad news is the Pilots are running out of home games on their schedule with only 2 remaining by my count. All of their 100+ points games are on the road, but now this game and previous games have now surpassed the Dreamers for the best home defense, only allowing 84.8 points on a plus league season where 93 is the average. Well, it was a tough battle in the end, but the Pilots do honor their Pauian team history well with a win in every single one of those days. Zhongshan is trying to get the headset on and speak to our colleagues on the Mandarin side of the broadcast, Xiaohu and Yaozong. And that snaps a Dreamers 3-game winning streak. Their 3rd since their 10-game winning streak to start the season after that initial loss.
You good shooter?
Shut up! 好了好了，听得到听得到。
Asked about the 7 straight
我们领
wins
航员
at
的传
home,
统，本来是泼水节，下面钞票节了。
saying that they've moved on from the water fight celebration to the orange currency bill.
其实上半节我就只有得到4分，就是个位数。我觉得就是被严守之外的时候，下半场开始还是一样不放弃，这就是我们一直以来的精神啊。那我就是到最后一刻，我才会钟声响的时候我才会停课。
Justin saying that despite only scoring 4 at the first half, kept the belief in himself, kept the confidence just like they've been all year. And
主要还是我们的防守，我们的团队防守其实就是跟进攻一样，我们团队的氛围，然后都是永远不放弃，然后就是用力的守，然后用力的转换成进攻，这才是关键。
Saying the team defense comes from their team attitude and identity. Now asked about his
没有，
creative
就是
passing.
我希望自己能够进步一点啊，然后在场上能多做一点事情，然后帮助球队而已。
Then saying about the passing, wanting to do more to help the team win. Now asking about the MVP chant.
其实当下其实蛮震撼的，然后我进这两颗罚球就是献给球迷，然后也很谢谢他们一直支持我。
And saying it was quite gratifying to have the chant, and the makes were in their honor. And thanks to Justin, thanks to our Mandarin broadcast crew. We'll visit with them later as we wrap up this Pilots Dreamers game on Friday night.
最大的尖叫声给到陈玉瑞，
恭喜拿到15分，恭喜你！
恭喜阿瑞。好的，我们也要 棉豆腐的2颗枕头给到我们的乘客啦。哎，有人要来领我们的乘客。
欢迎我们非人席的乘客。
谢谢棉豆腐。7连胜，恭喜你！看我们中间，哎，大家出一起来合照一张，好喽，耶！谢谢，恭喜恭喜！好，下面的一位朋友，谢谢，恭喜获得我们棉豆腐所提供的枕头，欢迎欢迎，嗨 ，Hello， 嗨，好可爱！穿着 LeBron 跟字母哥球衣的小朋友们，以及妈妈来看我们中间，耶！7连胜比个7。谢谢。好，谢谢。好的，比赛来到了最后，全场的乘客给自己一个掌声鼓励。谢谢大家这个月参与我们飞行中队的活动，非常有意义的一个主题。再次呢，谢谢大家成为我们桃园璞园领航员的一份子。那最后呢，小雨有没有什么话想跟大家说？
没错，今天刚好是我们这个主题中的最后一次，也很开心，我们在这个主题中算是拿下全胜，
也拿下了我们的7连胜。再次尖叫声给到领航员 Make some noise！
96-92, the final score. As one of the fans had the correct prediction, indeed 7 in a row for the pilots. As now we bring you the final statistics where the pilots do maintain their rebounding lead and don't take nearly as many three-pointers. They've certainly lived a lot more in two-point and mid-range. Meanwhile, the Dreamers, especially in their comeback effort, really got a healthy dose of shooting from the outside. All game, it was Kenny Chen who ended with 16 points on 4 made threes. That was a little out of the norm for his season so far. And Aji's ball screen and handoff game resulted in him having 10 assists. But overall, a lot of turnovers for both teams, and the Pilots do shoot 82% from the line, with Wu Chang 7-10 standing out the most. Tomorrow, Steelers at Lioneers, Kings at Braves. The Kings and Braves changing venues from their last weekend matchup in Changchun. So on behalf of Xiaohu and Yao Zhong, I've been Ryan Chen. On behalf of our league partners and league offices and our 6 teams, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.